This is that feeling of coming out of the head bubble and home into the body. And one of the spiritual centers of knowing is that core part of ourselves. So deep down in that pelvic area. So there's a great like little energetic point in that part of our body, and we're just going to tap into that for a moment. So you can do this sitting or standing. It's up to you. So if I might stand up myself.
I'll stand up. I'll stand up.
So just closing your eyes. Just breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Not forcing the breath, just at a really relaxed, natural pace. Just soften your shoulders. And just bring your awareness into your belly button. There's this power source within us. And for women, I'll guide you into your place because it's a little different to the male power source. So for women, I want you to just drop about 10 centimeters below your belly button. So you're just following that point down internally into the body. And then just imagine that you're moving about 5 centimeters back towards the spine. And then when you're there, even drop down a little further, deep. We're coming into the womb space. And then drop back even a little further. Back towards the spine. And for guys, just dropping about 5 centimeters below your belly button. And then about 5 centimeters back in towards your spine. So you should be feeling it at a slightly higher point in the body. On women, you're deep in your womb space. And just be present with this area of your body. And then as we're awakening that power source point within us, you may just feel into a slight energetic feeling, like there could be a little bit of warmth. You can imagine that you're at that point, you're just switching on a little light, a very small light glow. If you're not quite feeling anything, that's okay. You might even just drop a little lower and a little further back towards the spine until you feel there's a sense of, oh yeah, there's a slightly energetic point in the body that I can connect into. And if you're not there, just use your imagination. Because that imagination connects us in eventually. And then just allowing that space, that awareness, that light, you might see a color, feel a warmth, you might feel a slight energetic pulse or a sensation. Just allow it to slowly expand. As though if there were space inside of me that I could open and expand into, I was allowing that to happen. And it's expanding in every direction. Front, sides, and towards the back. And even if it feels more expansive, like it wants to come beyond the surface of your skin, just allowing it to open out and beyond you as well, all around. But keeping it contained in this space. Just allow yourself to be present and really sit in, like drop into this beautiful bowl you've created for yourself. And let your upper body, your shoulders just drop into it, like surrender the upper body and sit deep into this. Your legs should feel heavier than your upper body. And from here you might even allow yourself to use a sound. So we're just going to use a gentle hum. We're just going to send some beautiful vocal vibration down into this area. And everybody, on the count of 3, just humming or hum through a few times at your own pace. So any note, 1, 2, 3. And then just stopping at the next one and just being still in this part of your body. Just notice how you feel. And you can come into this power source every time you need to center yourself, communicate, tap into an internal power and in your internal voice. From this core, center of knowing here, and this spiritual center of knowing, this is our inner truth. This is the gut feelings, the instincts, the real communication that's happening in our lives beyond our head and our mind. It's truth here. There's, what do I really want? What do I really want to say? You may notice, if you're feeling quite grounded, if I'm now speaking from this part of my body, you can hear how my voice tone has slightly lowered. Okay, so my voice tone is a little deeper. So I'm connected into my real voice level, where I communicate from a more powerful part of my soul, my being. If I communicate, I'm also now really using my entire body. And not just my upper body. And if I communicate and I look out in front of me and I stay contained in this power source I'm sitting in, and I look out towards my class or my audience or the person that I want to speak to, I can stay connected into my being from this point and then express myself out from there. And I feel more empowered, more grounded. And in fact, I'm talking at a pace which feels less forced, less rushed. So I need fewer words to really say what I want to say. So I become more efficient in my communication. And even just using this moment while we're here, just tap into, what do you want to say? What's here within you that you may feel like you want to express? What is it you want to feel? What does your body want to say? What does it want to tell you? You might have a word. A sentence, like just whatever's there. And just in your own space, because you're all muted anyway, just voice that into the room. What's present? What's here? What needs to be said in this moment? And it's really important to voice it into the room, to get it out of the body, through the throat and out. so that you're feeling that connection between core and out. In my body, communicated out. No more holding inside. Start expressing into the world what we want, what you feel, just what's here, what my body wants to say today. For me, my word was softness. You know, I just feel like I need to just be soft with myself today. Just give myself a little bit of grace. Remember just to stay soft in my body. Sometimes even with our jaw, we can be quite tight in our jaw. So bring your awareness to your jaw in this moment while you're maintaining awareness into your core. So even as we shift our focus around to other parts of our being, our body, we're still very grounded in our core. And then allowing the jaw to soften. Just surrender the jaw. Right from the back, molars from the joint. Soften all the way through. And then softening your tongue. When we surrender the jaw and the tongue, we often open a part of ourselves that we're quite used to keeping quite tightly closed and protected. Even just allowing that space to open a little more, like around the throat, inside your mouth, your neck, right into the voice box, inside your throat. You might find yourself feeling like there's a yawn, or you just allow whatever's here to move through. Letting the chest soften. And then even now connecting down a little further into the heart. And then just noticing, what does my heart feel today? What does my heart want to say today? And if there's another word or just a sensation, just be with that and voice it into the room. Taking your time to really feel what's present. And we're still maintaining connection to that core, even though we're open in the heart space, open in the throat. And now that vertical alignment between the core, the heart, the throat, it's just open and present and ready to express. Really sit back towards your spine. Feel that you might feel a sense of tallness from the core up through the back of the spine. And then even imagining yourself talking in front of your class, in front of your audience on the stage. In this beautiful, tall, empowered, vertical alignment we've created. Feet still grounded into the earth. And when you're ready, just bring your awareness back into the room. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes.